all four, but 4 in a row sets him apart from everybody.
That's what he does. It's not even hard for you to quantify. The further away we get from those years when they lost those games, the greater that team is in my mind. And I think the minds of people who were around it, not just one of those teams, but all 4 of them. There's so many great players, Hall of Famers. That team's great.
Yeah, put me back in. Thank you.
It wasn't just winning 4 playoff games.
Happy anniversary, Clyde Drexler. On this day, 27 years ago. 5-0
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. It's the Ravens in possession of the football as we rejoin the action in the first quarter.
Damn, they switched my uniforms too.
Throwing on first down is Lance. Open man right side is Tony. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal from the 6. They'll try and run for it with Henry. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Henry again.
Bitch ass nigga. Yeah. Yeah.
Derrick Henry. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Bully.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Looks like a 2nd empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Here's Braden Mann now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 33 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Play action, now it's Lance. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. On the counter, it's Henry. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
On 1st down, Lance. Flush to his right. And he will find his man Ruggs. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now that's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
Who's one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit.
Good fucking tackle.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Benjamin.
Bitch ass nigga, let's
go. He will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12.
I knew it. Oh, I knew I was going to miss it.
He'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And this will go to Carson out wide. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down. They run it with Carson. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. They'll look to throw.
Oh, y'all, what are y'all doing?
Thielen is complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get.
Oh, DJ, touch his body, bro.
The third down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give right side.
I missed it.
It's Carson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Denzel Mims, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Evan McPherson for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a New England touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
And you got to figure from the defensive perspective, how has he gotten there twice? What are we going to do to keep him out for a 3rd time? How do we tighten things down? Because he and his offensive mates, they are really in sync right now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Yeah, he's got the hook up to
God
Ruggs.
damn it, Trey. Get the ball up and down.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And Lance now to throw. And he'll find Ruggs on the right side.
Boy, he tried to get up out of there.
They finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A give to Henry. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Dancing to his left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On second down, Gainwell looking for space. And the Ravens are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Now a handoff to Henry.
Oh, good tackle, motherfucker.
He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal? They'll try again, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And that is Allen, still down following the play, appears to be shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. And they'll go for it. Lance into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And the Patriots are going to take possession.
Just rushed. The play to Tyler Higbee immediately, and I rushed it to the wrong fucking person. Throw the ball to Tyler Higbee. I switched his route for him to get open. Throw it.
And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd and 4.
He's out.
Left side taken in by Mims. And out of
Oh, he
bounds
got the first down,
the
motherfucker.
15-yard line.
All right.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their savvy.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Yeah.
And incomplete. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught, They've got to find
Oh
a
my
way to
God,
bring
this is
those two
ridiculous.
elements
3rd and
together
1.
so they can make some progress in this one.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving,
Bro.
not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he's going to be taken down with the
What am
first
I in?
down at the Ravens 37. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over.
What I will give Sean
Cover 2.
credit for, and Dan Orlovsky just talked about this, is his ability to manage.
He had to go deep. Yeah, that makes sense. Marcus fucking Peters, dog. You always around some
Line of
bullshit.
scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. Back to throw again. He'll check that down to Carson. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
I know that halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
No.
He's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Adam Thielen, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
He traded 2nd and 3rd round picks for 8-time Pro Bowler and 2011 Defensive Player of the Year, Von Miller.
And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting a lead. So you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. That's what it is. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
KT, my nigga.
Kadarius Toney as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And this one
catch it, anybody.
Shit. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, week 8 of the NFL season. We'll start up in the Steel City, Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, and that one getting close to halftime with the Falcons out in front. The Falcons trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Next, we'll head over to check on the Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. 2 touchdown passes there for Jameis Winston. Finally, let's get out to Southern Nevada and see what's happening with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. David Montgomery, over 100 yards in the victory with 2 touchdown runs as well. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And really a solid group effort. I mean, the montage focuses on him, and rightfully so, but it's been a good job of a team to get this lead.
I'm with you totally on that. I love the observation. Offensive line and people having to protect him, they've really been in sync and been on point. How about the guys going out and catching the ball? Well, the receivers, the running backs, everyone is involved today. And what we're watching right now is really a beautiful team effort, isn't it?
Absolutely. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Lance now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Looking to throw again on second down. Lance.
Damn, that's a bad throw. Oh.
One incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Here's Lance to throw it. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is fielded at the 27. A pretty good return, all things considered, but holding.
I agree with you totally. It's actually a return that they were going to be very proud of. But when you end up holding and bringing it back, now your offense has to start a little bit deeper in their own territory.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
They'll look to throw here. Got a man. It's Mims. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw it.
my whole life. He's trying to be fine. You're doing great, Barely. Uncharted exclusively movie theaters in PG-13.
New spicy lettuce pizza from Pizza Hut. Hurts so good. With this spicy marinara sauce and sliced red chilies, it's like a roundhouse kick to the taste buds. Don't be bad for the fiery flavors. The new spicy lettuce pizza. Get it before it's gone. Going on Pizza Hut.
Look, Serena Williams, Matrix. Serena, Matrix. Serena, Matrix. Get your TV together with the best of live and on demand. Introducing DirecTV Stream.
But also, I know she's, getting studying, so wouldn't want to fucking bother her.
I've got that blue sky. I've got that sunshine.
Just moved, so there's millions of dollars in bloom. Over 9 acres. When we started, we grew a quarter of an acre. Now I'm taking on new problems on the right.
We always dreamed of having this property, so
I want to make my yard look as beautiful as Mother's here. Mother's, how you doing?
we do both vegetables and
Largemouth bass.
Yeah.
We got tons of them, buddy.
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. Learn how to make the most of yours at Deer.com.
I'm a fan of the exercise playing dude.
And I think it's cheaper.
And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, you could be working this out yourself. So get on, Steve.
Dion.
hello, can I have Peyton Taylor release for pickup? Who are you picking up? Peyton Taylor. Peyton Taylor? I'm sending her down. Thank you. Have a great one. Have a good evening. Thanks. Bye-bye. Happy Valentine's. Bye. Happy Valentine's Day to you. You know that Valentine's Day was actually the day that they would marry up men to women, to available women, just so they wouldn't go to war.
That's fine. So some niggas who took me killed in war the first day had to get married.
So bitches that will these white pants can't fight that things.
But
Don't honor the sad things.
that's wild, man. That's when it's fun too.
Shit, gang. I'm feeling gay as hell. Something wrong with me.
Why you feel gay? Oh, cause you
Yeah.
just, yeah.
Those Valentine's Day ass, what's some last shit, man? Like, just like,
I mean, bro, I'm not, like, bro, I don't even care about nothing. Like, I don't even be caring about nothing like that. To where, like, I don't know. I think, like I said, I just has changed a ton over the past whatever. Over the past like I don't know, like I don't know, maybe like 5 to 7 years or something, in good and bad ways. But as it relate, basically, it's like when I'm around Leslie, I feel like a shell of myself, and when I'm away from Leslie, I feel like myself. Hmm? I just, well, I don't know if I said I like how it was before. Like I just remember like I just remember it being super good, and I just want that shit back. But like I said, so for after like for the past 4 years, basically, like I said, she's been in law school, she's been gone. So I was just like, but we were together, like everything was cool the whole time. It wasn't great. It wasn't, but in my head, like it wasn't gonna be. She's not here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not gonna be right. You said now you gotta what? Right. Right. And as I said, it's just gonna be a never ending oh, okay, as soon as you finish doing this, then we can get back to how we used to be. Yeah. Right. Yeah, you're right. And I think that I mentioned that like I just wanted that so bad, and it never really happened. And because that was the thing that I wanted so bad, like, and it seems like we're getting further and further from it instead of closer to it. But she don't necessarily have no desire to go back to that shit because she remembers me cheating on her. Then. Like, so right, right. But then it's like it's also kind of fucked up because it was like, okay, so like I I used to fuck. Well, yes, I wasn't fucking this girl no more, but I because see the timing is wild, and I told you like since I left PV, like we've been off and on, but it's been a lot of fucking off, and it's been a lot of like the way that I feel. Okay, so like, and also like the way that I felt, like while she was in law school, I felt kind of neglected. But again, like I said, I'm dealing with it because I signed up for her to be in law school, right? Like I knew she was going to be in law school. Um, so during that time, I'm just like, all right, I'm feeling this way, but I'm not gonna do what I was doing. I'm not gonna just be out here fucking girls because of how it affected our relationship last year. I mean, not last year, but like last time before. Like before she went to law school, I know what I was doing. I know how I was fucking up our relationship. So when she went to law school, I was like, well, I could just kind of get my shit together, make a ton of money, and then you know what I'm saying. Everything's gonna be Gucci when she gets back. So I I it just and again like that's not even in my head like that's not even me like shit. I might as well just be out here hanging out and doing whatever I want to do because she's in law school anyway. Everything's gonna be cool when she gets back. And then it's like when you get back, I'm not doing shit, but our relationship doesn't progress. We we still we I don't know. I feel like I said, it hasn't progressed since she's been here since May, and like like you said, like whatever those happy times were for her, maybe not have been happy times for me. So yeah, I guess some of the times we would just be like, if we were in the house, then if we were in the house together, or like yeah, it was a lot of sex before, and it's just not a lot of sex now because I guess like I said, I remember us being happy as when we were sexually active, but she remembers that as like, well, like you said, like you also get pussy intimacy outside of the house, so you don't need nothing. So I get it, and it sucks because I did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I fucked up, but and like me and Shrub talked about this before. It's like, do I have to live? Do I have to like literally be punished by that forever? So it's just yeah, and it right. And also like and it's kind of like I also think that like any other girls that I've ever fucked with like have always been on like some like nigga I don't want like like I know you got a girlfriend or I don't know you got a girlfriend but I know that you full of shit and I don't want you so like it might um or they're just completely fully aware of everything that's going on and they just don't care. So anyway, so and that's what I was saying. So right. So like uh I think Leslie and I had just started living together. Um was that right after Nick's thing? I think that might have been in 20. I can't. The dates are all crazy in my head. But anyway, we were scheduled to go to Cancun, not Cancun, Puerto Rico for like 4 days in like 2 days. So like on a Wednesday we were going. Uh, so basically, so like we supposed to go out of town on Wednesday. On Monday, well, really like late Sunday night, I get a bunch of phone calls from this nigga. I'm like, uh-oh. And I get a bunch of phone calls from this girl, and I'm like, oh shit, this nigga done found out. So, so the next day, like I'm not answering the phone. I think I finally do answer the phone call. And I'm like, what's up, fool? He's like, you was fucking my girl. I'm like, bro, I don't know. I don't know if that was your girl or not, but the girl that you talk about, yeah, for sure. What's up? Like, what do you want? And again, because I had that kind of reaction, he was hurt. He was more hurt. He somehow got Leslie's phone number and called Leslie. So Leslie, like me and Leslie are in the same apartment, and she walks up on me on speakerphone, and I'm hearing this voice. I'm like, what? And the nigga says, yeah. So he had sex with my girlfriend, and she thought she was pregnant. And and then I'm like, what? And obviously I immediately know what the fuck is going on. I'm like, bro, hang up the phone. And like he's trying to say some more shit, but she does like hang up on that nigga. And I just explained, I'm like, yeah, I used to be fucking this girl. Um, see, and Leslie, and see, it's so funny, and it's kind of wild. But do you know Demorier? Damn. Well, I think he is Crisco and Rajay age. I think he's their age. I think he came in with them. Um, but like Crisco had told me a long ass time ago, like he was like, yo, watch that nigga Demoria. He was like, bro, we was around some hoes and the hoes said your name and he just started hating on you and we was just standing there not saying shit. And I was like, oh, bet, cool, right? So I'm like, okay, I know and then also I just confirmed it with like a couple of hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that nigga don't like you. I don't know why though. Like, cause when it's PV, right? So you just ask. You're just like, hey, this nigga Demorier? And the girl's the first person they say is like, oh yeah, he talked to my homegirl. He don't like you. Like with no real whatever. Yeah, with no real like alley oop. Like I ain't give them no info. They just willing to say that shit, right? Just like girls that like when you young, you just willing to say, oh yeah, my homegirl. But not knowing that her back girlfriend is on the other side of her. You know what I'm saying? So like Leslie used to be like, oh, like Leslie used to be around people, and I think that this yeah. Also, I think that like because I went to PV and you went to PV, like how PV like really works, and essentially like a lot of people be fucking, and fucking other people and whatever. And not to say that it's okay, but it's just like a part of it. So like you kind of understand that shit be going on. And Leslie didn't get it. I felt like there was a lot of shit going on in TV that nobody gave a fuck about. Like you might be fucking with somebody, but you don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. Everybody knows. Yeah. You're like, oh yeah, that's the nigga my roommate fucking with her. But she got an actual nigga somewhere else, or it's not her real nigga, or she fucking with multiple niggas or whatever. But like I felt like a lot of that shit that happened in the dark at PV, people actually didn't give a fuck about. Well, I wouldn't say, but you know now. Right, but that's the thing. You can't know until you out. So essentially, right. So essentially, Leslie just be like, all these girls, you was fucking with all these girls, um, back at PV and probably at other places too while you was working at PV. And she's like, yeah, bro. But if I tell you that shit didn't mean nothing to me, and in most cases, I can tell you that shit didn't mean nothing to the girls either, because again, it was like a part of the lifestyle that niggas was living at that time. You just wasn't living. Yeah. The niggas that didn't like, the niggas that don't like me are completely gassed. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Or who am I? Right. You didn't, so. I mean, that's what, yeah, she did say that a few times. Right.
Here comes Caitlin Clark. Stop. Shoot. I watch a ton of basketball. I have not seen a player like Caitlin Clark.
Then, like, it's, and then also, so like, yeah. See, and I've done some janky shit, but I haven't done any. There's just okay, so obviously I shoot girls, I mean, I shoot people anyway, but like 95, 94%, I think, of my clients are women. Um, like the women, even if it's not me just shooting that woman, like there's a woman making contact with me. You know what I'm saying? So,
Go.
like she's asking me about like clients texting my phone because they're sending me outfits and she's thinking that they're sending me pictures of them. She asked me about like some white girls. I'm like, what are you talking about? So I'm looking through my phone. I'm like, oh, here's some pictures of some white girls. And I don't even think it's the same white girls in both pictures. And so that's what I'm saying. It's everything. Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, and if it's and if you like, right, and if you just don't trust me, or you just don't like me, or like whatever, bro, just like stand on that shit. And like, if we need some time, if you need to like spend some time away to miss me or decide if you actually fuck with me or not, then all of that shit is okay. Well, whatever. But again, like, there's no point in us doing what we doing right now, right? So there's no point in us doing this. So it's like, well, what else can we like? And like you said, like when if you looking for something, you're looking for confirmation. You're not looking to find something. You looking to confirm what you've been feeling, or like you think you know something, and it's like, you know what? If I find this shit out, this is what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But otherwise, like I haven't looked at nothing of Leslie shit in a long ass time. Um, But obviously, the last time I looked into shit, I was just like, yeah, this is suspect. This is suspect. So, like, what the fuck? And I think that that's what pushed me back into, like, a mode of actually, if you texting motherfuckers, then I could just text. If you texting people and you telling me, oh, that's just a friend, like, oh, it's not like that, right? Then, right? So when you ask me my questions, yeah, it's not like that. Yeah, like, yeah, I sent, again, like, if you can read, if you read through the messages and read through, like, the times of the messages being sent, like you actually know where I am and what I'm doing. And like I said, like I just hit Leslie whenever I'm done doing whatever I'm doing all the time because I am asking her probably what she want to eat or what, like what's up. But like basically like that, if you look at it all the time, and even with the shit I'm saying, it's like, yeah, this shit can't be, but again, like you said, whenever if you looking for something or if you already feel this way, then it's already fucked up, and it's just gonna make sense the way you want it to make sense. Even if, I mean, and again, it's still inappropriate. I still shouldn't be doing it. So, but and then the flip is like, Do I actually want to do that? It's like, do I actually, am I? It's just like, well, yeah, I don't want to stop fucking with. I don't. No, I don't want to stop being able to like freely talk to girls. Um, I am obviously, and again, like a girl who sent me whatever on the internet, and she says, "Well, if you can't do this, then we can't do this." And it's like, all right, my nigga, like I'm not tripping. I'm not asking you for nothing anyway. Like you're just offering me stuff, and I can get to like the flip to, and again, like I guess, yeah, I'm down, and I maybe enjoy is a wild word, but I'll accept free food and. Uh, And like I said, a part of me is if I say, okay, well, yeah, I'll stop being inappropriate, like I'll stop texting girls with some inappropriate shit. I won't be on no hoes, like I won't be like I'll make sure I'll make sure that I don't have no inappropriate business going on at all. Because I don't want, I guess because I care about Leslie so much, I don't want to hurt her feelings. So if that hurts her feelings, then I can just try not to do that. But even no. What I'm saying is, do I really want to? Yeah, it's just like you said, the consequences. What you say, behavior and values and behavior. Yeah, your values gotta reflect your behavior, or vice versa, whatever. So like, if I value this and how to do, then I can't send inappropriate messages because that would. Sometimes, and that's another. Wasting time trying to figure out if it's gonna get better. I'm 40. I had a 40th birthday party in September that I thought. Mhm. My sister probably thinks that Leslie hates everybody. You don't have to. I feel like over talking is just too much. Like, oh, thanks, bye. Like, because you could make it super awkward. He gonna be like, man, that was awkward. You're like, yeah, it was awkward. I want to. I'm saying you say that to him, nigga. I don't want to do this. I had already told you that, right? Because you already told him that you didn't want to do no shit like this, and he just hit you up. You know, it's like, remember, whatever, bro. Like again, I said you ain't even got to give it no commentary. Thank you, thank you. Have a nice day. Walk away and whatever. response is like, I got a girlfriend, and I never had sex with that girl while I never had sex with that girl while I was popping the lips, like, at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, that part of the relationship was over, so it's kind of like the same thing. Like, she'll text me, and I'll text her, like, yeah, I feel like if I'm in a relationship and you text me at like an inappropriate hour, I'll text your ass tomorrow. So that's what it was. It's just like you're not like a priority. So you text me, I'll text you a few hours later. I'll text you the next day. I'll text you whatever. So I think that's what was like triggering her. Like, damn, like you're not even hitting me back. Like you super uninterested. I'm like, bro, I'm uninterested. But Leslie's thing was what makes her think that you would be interested. What is she even? I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, people can think whatever they want to think. And I don't have to give a fuck. I only got to give a fuck about you. So, like, if you think that I'm a bad person because you think that I was leading this person on, well, then that's fine. But, shit, either I can actually lead people on or I can, like, be with other people. Yeah, go ahead. Hit me later. Yeah. Okay, so, am I crazy? So, okay, so the girl that Demorier called her about, she doesn't know. Why would she know? Just to see, did she have a fat ass? Was she ugly? Was she cute? Like the pictures and shit. Like, yo. I was insecure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hmm?
Alright, alright, don't hit me up later.
Alright.
So I'm gonna say, I'll be here.
Yeah, I hit you. Alright.
indeed, picking up the first. Second down and 3. Now it's Carson, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. 67 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Able to connect with Mims. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Only needing 2 yards on second down. Now again, right side, Benjamin. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
The Patriots send out their punter. They'll boot it away from about his 35. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And a tackle there by Jermaine Pratt.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9. Off of play action, and here's Lance. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Man open, it's Tony. He's got it. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
4th and 2 in the NFL, not ordinarily a running down anymore. Usually that ball's moved through the air. They went ahead and gave it to the back, and he ends up picking up the first down. I'm not sure if they fooled him as much as they just did a nice job executing.
Needed 2, and they got 3. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now play fake. Lance. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I remember a coach told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. On second down, it's Henry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 50 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Lance going to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. A big connection on that one. 31 yards.
And that was a high degree of difficulty on that one, but to me, it goes back to fundamentals and determination. High point the football and declare it yours.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And the Pats are right back in this football game. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man, that's the tight end fire move. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now a dump off here complete. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. They're going to look to throw. He's got this one completed to Mims. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He finds his man complete. It's Crawford. So nothing doing there. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Damn.
Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
64 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And now they'll throw with Lance. Gets this to his running back, Torrey Cohen. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Lance looking to throw it. Flushed out right. And Lance will have the 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in and whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run it again with Henry. And they'll get him down right around the 16. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the 1st down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run for it with Henry, and he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back can get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure he got the first down.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they made some good adjustments, so he's fallen off since.
You have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll drop to throw. That's to Freiermuth. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Completes it to Benjamin. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Looking to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Damn.
A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Ravens, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.